It's time we finally talk about Crank High Voltage. This movie's the cinematic equivalent of taking the blue candy from Breaking Bad in a truck stop bathroom while sitting on an exposed wire. I kind of actually love it for that. It's racist, it's sexist, it's homophobic, it's deeply unsettling at times, and yet I really enjoy it. It's essentially a Grand Theft Auto movie with a low battery flashing icon. It's kind of genius. It's a pure assault of adrenaline, trash, and creativity. What's one of your favorite Jason Statham movies? Directed by Neville Dean and Taylor and starring our favorite bald Brit, these movies had a chokehold on me as a teen. Arguably, movies like Hardcore Henry and Guns Akimbo are doing this better, but none of them are doing it with the creativity and artistry that you're going to see on display in Crank High Voltage. Of the two, this one ends up being the weaker movie. It's a glorified fetch quest in the first full hour, and then the finale is just a cap end for the first movie, but I don't even care. The Crank films really show off his range, which is honestly a true feat amidst all the chaos here. And yes, that is a pun on one of his movies. What, you don't think I've seen the entire Jason Statham filmography? I've seen everything from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels all the way up to Romeo and Juliet and his working movies like The Beekeeper. I've seen The Beekeeper, and that shit was good. Y'all slept on The Beekeeper. Because I've gone to see so many of his movies in theaters, and he ends up on the Ticket Stub Movie Club list so often, I didn't even count how many more times he's going to show up. So we're just going to let Mr. Statham get comfortable on the guest couch, and I'll bring him up anytime there's another one of his movies popping up. So now we've covered how problematic the movie is and how addicted I am to the chaos. I think it's worth mentioning what is worth the price of admission. Now, there's a sequence in this movie where Statham finds the guy who has his heart, assumably, in a box. And the fight that ensues is not a high-level martial arts sequence, even though it could have been. It is not a bloody beat-em-up where he exacts revenge, even though he could have. And instead, we cut to a scene that made me think I had taken edibles by accident, when it turns into a kaiju fight sequence, not with Jason Statham, but a costume of Jason Statham in a tiny little power plant. My friends, that is the good stuff. That is the stuff that really makes me get up and cheer when I watch a movie like this. It's inspired by video games. They admit to that in the sequence where we see a young version of the character talking about playing video games all day to his own detriment. That's an admittance from the directors. The graphics that they put into this, very reminiscent of Scott Pilgrim, which actually comes out a little bit after this one and is on the Ticket Stub Movie Club. I can't help but know that they wanted this to feel like Grand Theft Auto and like 8-bit video games and the craziness that you feel when you walk into an arcade and you're overwhelmed with all the flashing lights and violence. The price of admission is ignoring the problematic shit so that you can see the crazy chaos and creativity that they commit to camera. Our next film is called The Soloist, also known as That Time Iron Man and Electro Went to the Orchestra and Had a Pretty Nice Time. And I'll see you tomorrow. The crazy chaos and creativity that they commit to camera. That was a fucking off-the-dome alliteration. Are you kidding me? I can alliterate with the best of them. That wasn't a line that I wrote. I ad-libbed all of that.